Hooray! We're starting. Sorry for the wait. I got a little late today. Had some stuff to take care of, but here we are. So we're gonna be doing some storyboarding, animation, and some critique time for your work to help you improve that stuff. It's been looking really good, so I'd love to help you make that even better. So this is the character, the main focus of the story, Faultyheart. Here's some storyboards I've been doing so far. It goes down. To help you kind of understand, like, the story. It's kind of being stuck in purgatory. It's a lot of, like, being stuck in your own, like, anxiety and whatnot, and that's the focal point of the story. It's like, how do we escape that? Being locked in a place of despair. I'm gonna let some people know, and then we'll jump right into it. Yeah, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Let's go. Could use some smoothing. Maybe like a 13 smoothing. How's that? Yeah, that feels good. Alright, so the last one is he's like running here. I want the path to kind of come down this way. Everything's like Dutch angle. So it kind of breaks into two routes. So it would have to be smaller. Because essentially it would be like around here and then around here. This like point. Oh gosh, where do I go? There's always these like skeletal pieces that kind of make him look like he's in prison, right? Because those lines, the imagery of the lines. That way. This could go up this way, so it's still that Dutch angle. It needs to keep going, like at an angle like this. There we go. Framed by that. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Literally me. Hi, Google Chrome. How you doing, bud? Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Brian, he would be in prison because he's stealing my heart. Oh, so sad. Little baby Faultyheart. Oh, boo, 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 boo. We'll duplicate these real quick. Little faulty boy. I don't want to show like the monsters too early, so you won't see them probably till like the end of the first episode. To build up that suspense of like what this creature is that's chasing him and everyone else. This head like be really close, like uncomfortably. Very thoughtful of you not to spoil us, Bill. Oh, well, it's not necessarily a spoiler. I mean, there's like some pretty grotesque looking stuff here. I don't really plan to hold back much in terms of like the rating of it. Family friendly? I don't know. I doubt it. It's pretty brutal. Pretty messed up. Some heavy themes too. Like super stressed out. They paste it a second time. What my boy did to be in a federal prison. Crack me up, dude. Hey, thanks for the likes. I appreciate that. I hope you guys are having a good day. Where'd my overlay go? Chew, bless you. Oh yeah, I need okay, cool. Then it'll pan over. Yeah. Yeah, and then it'll show something coming down the hallway. Here. Really freaking out. Just put that over here. I don't need this frame. How you doing with this heat? I can barely survive with a fan. Well, we have like central air, so you know, it's like it stays pretty cool. It does get kind of hot though. Like right now it's pretty warm. Some days it's like too cold, but we tend to keep it like pretty cool. So I'm doing very well, thank you. Little trauma boy. How are you doing with all this heat? It's probably doo-doo, I bet. Here we go. Alright, we're not playing the DK rap. We're not doing that today. No DK wrap for you guys. You only get DK wrap if you're on good behavior. Okay, we'll have it winding this way. And then he'll be running. Because it's getting like a lot. It's like all these like sharp objects coming out of the walls. But I need to make a clear path. There we go. So there's like this clear path that you can see between all this sharp stuff. It's like running through. Get his form down a little bit better so it's understandable that this is his face. Running arm up. Over here we'll get like 40 Celsius or more, 40 degrees Celsius. More. Wow, that's like, I don't know, what is 40 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? Yeah. 104? Jeez Louise, I thought it was like 60. I thought it was like plus 20 or something ridiculous. I thought it was like not more than half, less than whole, you know? No, that's like more than whole plus half. Yeah, I know math. I can math. No, that's ridiculous. That's too much. Too much degrees Fahrenheit. In the West, we call that being hot. You're like, yeah, Pilfer. I know. He's a little scared boy. Like this, his tail, yeah, just run in, so this leg would be back. Oh yeah, there needs to be an open area here so you know that he can run, like there's a path through this, these like spikes. Otherwise, it just gets too confusing. There we go. Hello, how you doing, Perry? Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Then, yeah, like that. Okay, and then it's running. Oh, that, and then he needs to. Okay, yeah, as it comes this way, he'll, these have to be bigger. There we go. And then these are smaller, and then smaller. Yeah, because you're looking at it from like an angle here. This can't be so big, although it would probably help to have something like this kind of pointing at him. There we go. So now you have like this distance here. We'll just leave it with the lines like that. Hello! And then eventually I get to decide like these little details on how to design what these spikes are and like how they look and the like overall feel of this environment that's like very dangerous. Because there's not really a point at which the environment feels like comfortable. I have to figure out these like ways of reprieve or like making the audience feel a little bit more comfortable so it's not completely like overwhelming, right? You get into the normality of like despair to where these small pockets of like warmth, whatever that might be, like if it's minus 100 degrees Celsius, which you'd probably freeze it as. Alright, so if it's minus 100 degrees like Fahrenheit, right, all the time, you're gonna figure out a way to like live in that. But if it's ever minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 20 degrees warmer, right? So that feels a little bit better, even though it's still like really bad. But that difference of like the 100 to 80, the 20 degree difference is still like enough to give like a reprieve. And that's what you're trying to kind of like make. But we haven't gotten there yet. Hello again, guys. How's everyone doing? Ooh, is Pilfer working on animation project? Yeah, Dorsier, I am. And we'll do your thing too today, your critique thing. I hope you can stay for that. If not, I'll at least post it on Discord, in the Discord. Alright, so he's like over here. Say these are his footsteps. Oh, and then there'll be like an area here. A little pocket. For sure. Sorry for earlier. Was stressing because of my assignment. No, I understand that. And you don't have to apologize. I get it. You weren't being rude or anything. Spikes. Ooh. Then he'll back up into this freaking out. His hands will be up like this. At his sides, but up like that. Maybe he'll cross his arms like that. He's dying. Spikes here. I'll have them over to the side a bit more, so I'll get rid of some of this. And you'll move them over so that there's room to see like what he's looking at. Well, I don't know, I kind of liked that he's in the middle, and then I guess I could have it pan over after so that you could see like the hallway and then him. Because it just feels good to have him like in the center. But there's still some spikes here. And then there'll be one more here. Here, get a little bit closer to him. This. Then we'll go like this. Won't have him cry. That's like too extreme. I'm trying to make a face where his eyes are closed, but he doesn't look comfortable. He's like really worried. Oh, that's interesting. That's a tough one. I sincerely would do it messier and less detailed than your beautiful masterpiece of pen. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't think they're masterpiece though. I'm just trying to get it to explain as much as possible with as little information as possible, focusing on like framing and whatnot, and making sure the character really pops out as like the forefront, which is the whole point of like cinema. It's like the characters are key, whatever that character is. His arms over him. Those. And I'll have like this kind of going into the wall. I need to like show that the wall is like consuming him essentially. Don't be so humble, Pilf. It's one of your many masteries and you know it. I do think I'm an expert at it, but I don't think I'm a master at it. I think that, you know, there's still a lot to learn and I'm happy about that. It is just frustrating trying to get like work out or like to complete projects and not able to do so as quickly as I would like to, but you know, what can you do? Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. How was your week, Perry? I haven't asked yet. I hope you're doing well. I'll pick this. Zoom in a bit here. This will have covered him almost completely. It's all like goopy mud stuff. Oh, let me see. Trying to do last minute text. Oh no! I'm sorry. I did those literally as soon as I got them. When I need to get some panels done, I don't even bother to get the rectangle straight. Oh no! You can just hold the shift key. Especially since I can't log into my Save the Children account right now to get it. To get those receipts. Oh no! I'm sorry, bud. Learn from my mistakes, kids. Don't do text on the last day. Yeah, that's no good. Procrastination. It looks good, Pilf, on this last frame. The wall looks gross, like a huge mimic. But due to size, it's slow at eating to save energy. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the idea. It slowly consumes you, which is why you have to be careful when using it. Because you will just become another skeleton in the wall. His arm here. I want one of the spikes to be coming through it. To show like how dangerous all this stuff is. That's tough though. I have to figure out how to frame this correctly. Maybe like take this. I could probably do it as this before that frame to show. Yeah, that's tough. To get it like to be as readable as possible is really hard, because you obviously want at first glance it to show. So the wall's winning, and it's pushing. Okay, yeah, the wall's pushing him back. It's winning. So like this. So that'll be first. I mean, it's not the best, but you know, move on, I guess. So that'll come before this one right here, to show that the wall can like eat you essentially. Make this bigger. Let's see. The thing is, like, just in storyboarding, it takes so long, right? It's like, how long is each one of these gonna take to animate? Alright, so it sinks in. And then it'll show, I guess, it'll pan to the side and show smaller like that. Okay, so the first frame would be all these things like kind of pointing at him, and then the next frame will be him with the thing coming by. It's just like a figure walking. It'll also be to show like how small he is compared to this thing. Make it like kind of look like, oh my gosh, it's got a big mouth or something. There we go. Hi everyone, I'm playing Forza Drive and Art simultaneously, lol. Hey, not bad, We Hire Monkeys. That sounds cool. I like Forza Motorsports. It's a fun game. What car do you drive? What's your favorite car to drive in Forza, bud? That's what I want to know. We'll do this one again. We'll just do virtuals. So that would be like pass by him. I guess we'll do this. I need to get some panel blah. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah. Currently stuck a 7.5 liter V8 in a DB5 for fun. Ooh, classic car fans hate me. Teachers hate it when you know this trick. Classic car fans hate it when you know this trick. You wouldn't steal a car, would you? You wouldn't put a 7.5 liter in a V8, would you? Or V8 in a... I know what a DB5 is. That's out of my expertise of the limited knowledge of cars that I have. So this, he needs to be in the middle here. We'll put this thing like right here. On the other side of him like this. And we'll do one of these. It like goes past. Or I guess I could just have it be like it goes past like this way. It's like demon looking thing, right? Evil demon thing. Aston Martin DB5, granddad of the DB9. I'll take your word for it, bud. Imagine knowing cars. Couldn't be me. We can even get like 1 page done of storyboards. That's like a pretty big deal, honestly, per day. That's pretty good. I can't plan, I just go and animate what's in my head. Yeah, I hear you there, no worries. I'm stupid slow though because I get caught up in the details. I mean, it's all good, right? You just gotta practice more and more, that's all you gotta do. We'll do another close-up of him here. Here. Closing in on him more. Ears go back because they're like pulled into the muck. Hi, Phil, for a long time no see. How you doing, Asher's Art? It's a pleasure to have you here, bud. Thanks for joining. Hope the music's not too loud for y'all. How do those icons of your characters work? Oh, I animated them. And I put them on like a cycle that randomizes. I wanted to tie them into like chat dialogue to where you guys would say something and then they'd respond, but programming all that out was taking way too long, and that's not like even what I want to do. But so it was just an idea, but yeah. It's a really cool idea. I also love the fan art sideshow in the corner. Lol. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, Ashers. That means a lot. I do too. I think it's super cute. I love a lot. Like, I love all of them. A lot of them. Pilfer, don't play favorites. Alright, so one more. I need to show its arm getting, like, messed up. There we go. Hooray! Completed another page. Oh, the vocals in the song? Yeah. It's a really cool idea. I also love the fan. Yeah. I think my ancient Jaguar needs a turbo. Let's go! Oh, was not expecting the vocals in the song. Yeah, good song. Dang, I don't even know what to do next now. He got away from, okay, so that's a good idea. Okay, so do this, and we'll post this one right here, so that way you know where it starts, and then we'll have one more to where it shows like he's technically still safe. Arms like coming apart. So pan out. I guess we could just do like something like a pan out right here. I almost would rather just zoom out here and show it instead of just making it simple. I like the idea of kind of feeling it while you're going through the storyboard. It kind of expresses it better than just having like a technique that says pan out, right? So I'm gonna duplicate this one. Duplicate this one. Completed. Then it's 1, 2, 3. Oof. I gotta use the restroom real quick, so I'll leave this here for you guys to look at. I'll be right back. Oh, I know you guys miss me. Let's go. Alright, so now we have this. I need him to walk into like a... I need a new location that feels like slightly more comfortable. Maybe there's more like hardened edges. It's like walking into a room, right? Are there doors here? Do doors exist in this world? Maybe like under an ivy vine. Maybe like they make their lives around these like trees, right? Yeah, because that would be representative of like their own kind of like emotional roots, right? And so each person's house would be kind of like expressed by these like trees. It's like root systems. So it's like he goes like under. Kind of also explains that they're like underground too. Yeah, like that. Get rid of all this here. And a little bit of this here. Make this a little bit smaller. Back here. This kind of continues on this way. This gets smaller here. And then he's like bigger here. Oh, he needs to be taller here because he like hunched down. Ugh, wrapping my brain around all this is actually like pretty I want to say like exhausting. It's like tiring. Like your brain's forming new pathways to like understand storyboarding and all this stuff, right? So it's pretty interesting to like put yourself in that kind of mindset. Animation is mentally exhausting. Yeah, it is. Well, all of this stuff is like really, really difficult to like wrap your brain around, right? Just him holding his arm still. My cat came to join me on my bed. Oh, that's nice. What a good little kitty. A little meow meow. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. So let's see. We got this. Yeah, I like, all these sharp objects so close to him is like the middle of the scene, this like act, so it kind of like fits right too. That's pretty good. Moving into this now. It's Pill for Handsome Pup today. The job pay me, and I was like, yay, the store prices were up. Give us almost all money, and me, no, I don't understand that story. You're saying you got paid today, and the store prices were up, so you guys made a lot of money, but none of that money went to you. That's what I'm getting from this story. Lost in translation. Just my stuff. Everything is expensive. Yeah, I get that. Oh, I see. They're saying, give us all your money. Because like, everything costs so much. I get it. I get it now. Funny. Can I do one more? Yeah, he's looking away. So I need to design what character this is now. So put question mark. Working on all this stuff. I mean, I could just show like Wilt right away, but I think Wilt should come in a little bit later. This could just be hollow. Like the straps on So I wonder what this character will look like then. Now we're doing like a character design. So I have, I guess I kind of want to see him as like an alligator, right? Maybe with little arms, little technical, big goggles going on. Then a big mouth, right? Maybe something covering them like this. Kind of go to the side like this. So it's almost like a doctor's outfit. We'll have tiny hands. Big tail, maybe. One that like and little feet, two-pronged feet. Maybe a belt like this. Maybe a belt like here. Like medicines and stuff in it, maybe. Everything is so expensive. I remember when the bread was like $1. Yeah, organic chickpeas here are like essentially, what is that? Is 1.2 euros like $3 American money? Give him that. I don't want to make him like too cute. I do kind of like this shape here. This. I think this is kind of nice. It's got the straps here. Maybe they could be like more square. So it looks a little bit angrier. One idea for him. How you doing, Chrono Edits? Thanks for joining, I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I remember when Pilferabot met me. I remember when I met you too, bud. You were just a little baby boy, buried in a grave, and I had to dig you out. And you're like, hello? Alright, so that's one idea for, I could also change it up. Maybe make them like snout needs to be much longer because he's an alligator. Is that a new OC? Yeah, I'm kind of designing like a crocodile kind of guy. He's kind of like a doctor. I do like the idea of these like square. goggles. But he doesn't have any strong emotion. I need to have him like be broken here. Kind of like grumpy. His arms are much lower. He's only got 3 fingers. We have him holding a skull. I don't know. I don't have a name for him yet. Champer? Chomper? Not a bad name. So instead of this, it would be like that. Wait, a Grok? That's a good name. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay. Art is looking good, Pilfer. Sounds good, Dorsey. Thank you. We might be able to do a critique time in a second. Critique time can I upload? Yeah, of course you guys can upload. Dang, chicken nugget. Slaying it. Let's see Dorsey. Alright, Doris here, let's see. I think this is a good start point. I think he's like falling asleep, right? Okay. It's food time. Let's go. Okay, oh, I messaged some of my recent arts. Awesome, sounds good. We'll do turn all this off and we'll do so, not servers, so I can't post there. Oh, I can give you an invite if you like. Those look really good, Chrono. Dang, your art's improving a lot. That's awesome. What did you do the Lily Be a belly rub one? I haven't seen that before. I didn't even notice that. I'll post it in the fan art fun. I'll move it on to this. Those look awesome. Oh, we'll get to that. Doris here, I hope you're here. Doris here. In your stuff. Okay, so Doris here's stuff is like essentially he has this character. It looks, I think they're falling asleep. So I think the sideways head helps out a lot. And then your arms fold out like this. You need to act out these things. Deadlight, how are you doing, bud? Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Hi, Deadlight. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I know you've been super busy, and I'm glad. I'm glad your days are filled with, like, hopefully good stuff. We'll play your song, your theme song. This is Deadlight's theme song right here. Here we go. Okay. I get a critique. Annie, are you in the Discord? If not, you could always email them to me, or you could show me where you post at. Any of this is fine. Whatever gets it to me so I can critique it for you. So I think having the head here, right? And you have to have his eyes look tired too, right? He looks more angry here, right? Let me look up a tired face real quick, because there's like subtleties. Tired face. I think it's something like this. No, that looks too sad. Sad and tired are like really close together, it seems. So maybe something like this. But then you'll have him tilt his head like this, and then close his eyes. Because you don't move much, right? I mean, you can move like a little bit with those shoulders because you're getting closer, like that. And then you can have him. You can have him pop up again, like a balloon. Have him pop up like this. Like his head's really tired. Then you could have him go. He like kind of leans forward, right? Then down a bit more. And then back up again. And then you could do it again. Right? I love the emojis and animations on the side of the screen. It's so cute. Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I have to figure out some more stuff for it. Like I'm making more animations, but I also have to get it to work correctly, because it essentially, when it's done going through all of them, I think it like turns it all off, which is really annoying because it's supposed to keep cycling through. It's not supposed to like complete. Let me see. is drawing so much. Okay, I'm back. DK Donkey Kong. Yeah, no worries. Doris here, can you explain what the motion was of this animation? Okay, let me see. I posted it on the art fridge. Okay, cool. Alright, I think someone else was asking... That's my recent arts. I'm not in service, so I can't post there. Okay. If anybody wants to join the Discord, you're welcome to. I'll post up an invite. Discord invite. Art. Alright, let's see. Alright, Annie, thanks for posting those. I'll check these out soon. Same with Icy. Let's see. I feel like you need the one person that gets offended at any tiny thing. There's always one. In terms of what? Like, for what? Me! It would be funny if one suddenly says he's offended by the art. Oh. Oh yeah, then he pops up again. Because you want that extreme of the bottom and the top to go up, and then you'd want... So, we'll say this to this, there's like 2 frames, right? And this to this, there's maybe 1 frame. And then this to this, maybe 2. And then 1 or 2. And maybe 1. And then 2. Maybe 3 to really slow that down. Because it's like there's like more tension, and then one frame, and then there's just, we'll say 2 because it's essentially like 1, 2, 3. Because he lands really quick, and then he'll pop up again, like this one here. Make this smaller so you can kind of see. Oh, I like this song. And then we'll have him stand up straighter, and his eyes will be like, ugh. He's very straight here. Here, right? And then his arms will also be out because it's the surprised expression, which is like kind of explosive, like whoa. So he's just like oh wow. I'll send this to you, to Doris here. Oh yeah, of course, animation movement in a series of pictures and frames. Animation has been a thing for a long time. Well, motion pictures. Well, no, I mean, like, what is your animation? I think your character was trying to fall asleep. And then I think you had another one you wanted me to check out, right? We'll do that next. Let's see. Sent a couple. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's in the Discord. Critique? Yeah, you did. I'll check this one out. Alright, so these, think this one's pretty good. I need context. Well, okay, there's two things. One, okay. Awesome. I think the best thing you can do for acting with character animation is use your own camera and record yourself in that pose, acting out that scene. Literally the best thing you can do. Honestly, it's what all the animators do. Industry, and I personally practice doing the same thing. Yeah, you'll literally see me acting out the scene, or like the pose or the emotion, and like you really get into the character and feel out like their emotion and like the subtleties and like them sleeping and how you would do it. If you can't get into the character like that, then literally put your phone down and record yourself, or have a friend or like a parent or, you know, like a family member do it for you to help you understand what those motions are, so you can honestly like sketch them out as they're doing it would be the best thing, because then you're practicing not only them acting and you understanding it and like creating it yourself with your own like pen and paper or pencil paper, whatever, getting it out like really quick and snappy, which is like a skill that every artist needs, is to like, oh, here's an idea, let me like draw it real quick. Alternatively is like record yourself with your phone, right, and just like act it out and then look at it and like get those poses right as well. This is Dorsier's work. I think there's too many straights in this. There's not enough posing, so we'll do each of these, right? So we got this one. We'll do this as Dorsey. Do this one. This one. I think we already did that one. I think it does it twice. This one. This one too. Because context is everything. Like, I should know what it is you're trying to express with each pose. Well, you also make it harder for yourself when you don't add reference to your piece, right? Okay, we'll do this first, and then we'll do this one, and then we'll do this one, this one. Make them all like pretty small. Okay, so for this one, we want so he's looking out over something. So I don't know why his leg would be back necessarily. Maybe some like determination in there. I do see what you're doing though. You're kind of like using that empty space. I don't know. I think this is bad. I need to gesturalize this. Because there should be like an easy flow. Let me use white so it's more readable. An easy flow from head to toe, right? It should be like water running down. Something like that, and then there should also, you should also never have the joints be parallel to each other or horizontal, right? You like a ladder. You always want it to be like at an angle that's, I think, perpendicular. Is that the right word? Perpendicular. At an angle of 90 given line, plane, or surface. I guess perpendicular? I don't know. But essentially, like, you don't want them to be parallel, right? You want this shoulder to be maybe this one higher going down here, which would mean this one goes the opposite way. So you'd have, like, its body kind of be like this. See, like that. And then even this shoulder here kind of cocked up like this, right? And then this one can go down like that, which means his hand is here. And then this one's very effeminate, which, you know, kind of works. This shoulder would be up, honestly. So we'll do this up here, which means that it would be like that. So you'd have this nice angle here, kind of like this. This leg would go back like this, right? And then this leg flow would go yeah, so this would be almost like a pirate pose, right? Foot facing where you want to go, right? You can either have it like that, where she's like, whoa, or standing more heroically, where it's like this. Here. Just like that. And then... Alright, see you later, Chrono. I mean, I did use reference, but I forgot to add them to the critique to show what I was attempting to imitate. That's my bad. No worries. Gosh, basically balancing out the weights of the joints. Well, sort of. It's like, it looks really boring and like plain when it's just straight, right? But as soon as you add that dynamism, right? Dynamic posing like this, you can have essentially the leg be different, right? Like that. Right. So this leg, this arm would come out like that. You'd have it on his thigh like this, right? And then you can even have him like kind of like this, because then his head's also doing the same thing. So you have this Z almost, right? Like that. And then this arm would be resting here, and all tightened up like this, right? Like that. So now you have these, you have these like very more dynamic poses. He's all tightened up on this side and all loose over here. This as well. This one's a little bit difficult because this is almost like that. So this will be a little bit more subtle, I want to say, not so extreme. Yeah, something like that. The hands would point down. I don't think your hands would ever be like this on your hips. It'd probably be more like that, right? So we'll say like this. I don't like that. I think it should be a little bit more straight. Yeah, like that, I feel like. Or maybe a little bit less like that. And then this one. Maybe these would even go down more like this. I think he'd pull back more like, like, what is this, right? Instead of being like, trying to get like close into it. So he'd probably be more like this S motion here, right? This. Kind of like that, I think, is like a really good pose for this situation. Maybe even like this. This. Have it be like this. A little bit more like that, maybe. I think would be good. So I'll send you these as well. Dorsey. I also posted an animation test in Art Post Fridge. All right, Annie, thank you. All right, let's see. Art Post Fridge. We got a bunch by Annie as well that I want to check out. So we'll do Annie first. Ooh, Annie, this is nice. Let me see. Put this over here. So this is really good. What are the words that this person's speaking? Because essentially you would move them based on like the phrasing, right? You could do like a the only other thing I would add, because I think the eyes are great. I think the eyes are really good and the mouth is really good. So this is what we'll do. So if there's a character... And the reason I'm able to draw this so quickly is because to understand essentially like anatomy, right? Like the skull shape and all that right here. The face, the front of the face, and then like where the jaw is, right? Is really important. And I recommend studying kind of like the skull shape and also how to draw like the head. I would just draw the head like from every angle you can, like hundreds of times, not even like a couple times, like hundreds. And it's just to get to that repetition of like, oh, this is what the body looks like. It's the same reason I do this for like the skeleton, right? And then the pelvis is kind of like this shape, with these little joints for your legs to come out. And then your shoulders, your elbows, and then your wrists right here. It's probably longer. And then right here. And then your head right here. Right. The spot in between your legs, in between your feet, should always be like lined up. The middle between your feet positioning, right? Foot here, middle, should always be lined up with your neck, essentially. So if somebody's standing like this, we'll say like, whoa, like crazy. That would also be in the middle, right? Like here. That's something to note too. It would always be like halfway. Or let's say they're like leaning like this, right? They're like, whoa, that's crazy. Like that wouldn't work. You'd fall over. So you'd be something like this, or you could be something like that, right? And you could be a little bit back like this over here. But essentially it's always like right in the middle of where your feet are. Yeah, so stuff like that. Anyways, for your character, the talking, let's see, so the mouth is like here, talking. I would create a maximum and a minimum of what that mouth could be, right? Like something like, we'll do two versions. Duplicate the head. And then you would stay in between those two things for the mouth. So let's say the mouth could be this big and the mouth could be this big for the smallest, right? And so now you can never move from in between this area here. Friggin' jazzy Sonic. Can we not have Jazzy Sonic? I need to get rid of Jazzy Sonic. Okay, that one's pretty good, not gonna lie. We can have one Jazzy Sonic. No, I got rid of the good Jazzy Sonic. I'm gonna add this back. Really good. Yeah, so now this amount. That way your mouth isn't moving all over while it's like animated. And then I would add one more thing. So if the mouth opens, let's say it opens like, oh, hi, right? I would have the cheeks move too. And all that really needs to be is that every frame that you draw the mouth, you also redraw the cheeks, right? This here. And then even if it's the eyes, you can even draw this part here, the underneath the eye right here. So that way it looks like your face is moving, like all this is moving with your mouth. And I think that's kind of important just because it helps sell it. Jazz Pizzazz, yeah, see you guys later. Lol. Post an image. Oh, you're leaving, Annie? Oh, are they seeing you guys? See you guys later? Let's see. See you guys later. So it'd be C with his like your mouth open, right? C. You can have like the teeth there. C U. We'll look it up. What is it? Animation, lip sync, vowels. I always just do vowels, honestly. It's like the easiest thing. The phoneme mouth chart. So C, E, where's E? E, there we go. So this would be E. Right. Have this all dark here. C, U. Oh, U and W is here. U. And then it's guy, I, so. this here. Eyes, later, air. I would just do A. So it'd be like layer, and then you could have the mouth closed. See you guys later. I mean, you could do 2 later, which would be right later plus. Okay, something like that. And that helps a lot. But yeah, so that's what I would recommend for that, Annie. But I do think it's really good. Keep it up. I love seeing people animate because, for one, it's just cool to see like your characters in life. You know, like it gives them a lot of life. But it also forces you to draw a lot, which I think is great. You focus less on details and more on just drawing quickly and getting that out as fast as possible. We'll do one more from Annie, which are these. Actually, I got better. This is the fast way to do it. I think these are really good, Annie. Oh, gotta get rid of that. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Yeah, these are awesome. I think it's really cool that you're doing like colored lines and you're like rendering it from the first, right? So I think that's really good. The only thing I would say to change, or like not change, but to start like thinking about is like anatomy, right? Getting the body to have like correct anatomy, or like improved anatomy, I think is a better word. Even more than coloring is like getting all this to look like really nice. Proportions would be good too. Getting some nice proportions. I think that would be great. Otherwise, I think this is awesome. I think this is so good. It's really cool to see like where you were when you first joined like the community and some of those posts to where you are now. I think that's really fun. Especially like seeing you render out all this is like really nice. It's like really good. See if we can get all this to work correctly. That's really nice. Yeah, good job. This is awesome. This one too. Nice. Make those cheeks a little bit smaller, a little bit more flat. Always give, I wouldn't say always, but try and give like a little bit of room for those eyes next to the side of the head of that peach coloring. Because essentially you want this. Gosh, I'm doing such a bad job. There we go. And then the ears have a very specific rule to where the corner of your eye lines up with the top of the ear where it connects to the head, and the bottom of your nose lines up with the where the ear connects on the bottom, right? So that's a thing. You could do the same on the other side too. But yeah, so otherwise, I think this is really good. Have her shoulder here, have her arm here, and then have her little wand here. Maybe even her wand on the inside so that her arm can hold it here. Her hand bigger. Back. And out like this, and then her eyes like this. I do think that's super cute to see them looking at the camera, though. I always love seeing that. Now, I'm bad with hair, so I can't be much help there. But I do think that these shapes are very nice, too. And then she's got, like, big hair, too, right? Yeah. So that's my 2 cents. That's my advice on that, Annie. I hope you were here for that. Oh, you were? Okay. I'm reading a book on drawing figures now. Awesome, awesome. I wouldn't even necessarily, like... I mean, yes, I think it is important to read books on drawing figures. I think the best thing you could do, it's going to be the hardest thing you can do, and it's just drawing people as you see them. Like, look at where things line up on them, because nothing's coincidental. Like, skeletons all essentially work the same. There's just different proportions of it, right? So, like, a big rule with the face is if this is your face, right? Your head... Your eyes are always going to be in the middle of this cube, this square, right? Your eyes will always be in the middle, like this, right? Your nose will always be half of that right here, and then your mouth is half of that, right? And that's universal. I think, like, you can make the nose higher or lower based on, like, preference. Like, a lot of people have something more like the nose is lower. The nose could be, like, let's say down here. And then the mouth will still be like half of that right there. And then the hair usually is like half, right? Half of the eyes to the like top of the head here. Something like that. So I don't read books ever, Karen. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah. But anyways, these are all universal rules. And then the corner of the eye here is the top of the ear. Nose is the bottom of the ear right there, right? That's where it connects. And then, you know, stuff like that. The shoulders are on the outside of the head, never on the inside. Neck, shoulders, like that. And then those aren't boobies, alright, that's the chest. Like a Titan from Attack on Titan, right? The shoulders are outside of your rib cage, right? So your rib cage is here. The shoulders are going to be like on the outside of it. These are all just like rules to follow. But anyways, good job. I think you did really good. I love it. Keep it up. Let's see. We got some stuff by. This is from Icy. Icy. This is cool. This is like very expressive. This is like a thumbtack. It looks like with little legs and maybe like hands and a face. And this is I want to say this is a lemon or like no, this is a leaf. That's definitely a leaf with little feet down here. And they're all getting, like, maybe deleted or they're, like, you know, glitched up. I think that's really cool. Glitching is fun. Okay, so it is glitching. Who else do we got? Deadlight's got some really good stuff here. I hope you hear Deadlight. It's so cool seeing how far Deadlight has come since they started drawing. Because they have come such a long way, honestly. And I'm really proud of them. Yeah, look at this. This is so awesome, Deadlight. It's always great to see, like, you know, everything that you've done. Yeah, like, your proportions are really good. You'd probably just have this be, like... shoulders are really nice. Maybe a little bit bigger here. Same with this. I think this is great. Yeah, these are awesome. I like the tail on this character here. That's really cool. I don't even necessarily have anything to add. I think it all looks really good. Yeah, I think that's awesome. This is cute. This is definitely Deadlight right here. That personality. I like this character. I like a watermelon color. This one's nice too. Yeah, all these characters look really cute. I want to see what they're. I want to know what they're talking about and like what these conversations are. Reel this in a bit right here, right? And then have the essentially like there's like the hip, which is down here, right? And then there's like the top of the pelvic bone, I guess, is like this thing here, and then there's the hip here. And so there's like two spots, and you kind of like always want to accentuate both of them, I guess. I don't know. That's something that I'm like still trying to study as well. So my point is that I wanted a little bit more shape from the shirt is what I'm trying to say. Like here as well, have that shirt come out just to give a little bit more shape. So there's like it kind of breaks up just this flat line that you have here, and like here as well, you can have that broken up like this. Because if they're sitting, the shirt's getting folded in, right? If they're standing, then the shirt could be like that. But when they're sitting, it's essentially like this, right? Bokalate, they are talking about how Rock wins every time in rock, paper, scissors. Oh yeah, because that's actually pretty good. That's funny. It's been a while. Hope Henson, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Thanks for the likes, guys. I really appreciate that too. Pilfer, hello. Quack. Yeah. Usually when I animate lip sync, I just say the phrase slowly and try to draw my mouth looks while saying it. Oh, nice, Ashers. Is the background song from Kumu? It feels like there's it was from Kumu, Ashers. Good catch. But yeah, these are awesome. Deadlight, I love seeing your artwork. Oh, I didn't even notice these in the back. Oh, it's just these down here. That's cool. But yeah, I think that's the main thing is like these little details to help accentuate their like movement is really good. Other than that, just keep it up, bud. You're doing a great job. It's always awesome to see you improving. I think that's great. Oh, and then we got chicken nugget. I don't even have anything necessarily to say about chicken nuggets work. I just think it's really good. Let's see. Yeah, this is really good. It's really expressive. The colors are nice. I think the expression of this character in particular is like really good. It's also impressive that you have like stuff going on outside. I think that's so cool. I think the next step is getting everything to kind of point at what you want it to, right? The staff is cool. Honestly, I wouldn't even necessarily like change anything. Well, except maybe that. I think that would be the one thing. Is you kind of want like everything to lead to the character. So like even this floor plane right here should line up with the character, right? So it kind of goes like this. Okay, there's like stairs here. I like that. That's good. You can kind of do that, which kind of pushes these lines. Okay, yeah, so the stairs would be more like this way, right? And these lines kind of push. They like bounce, right? So like your eye can't leave, so it kind of pushes you this way. And then maybe something here to push as well. The staff maybe could have like pointed at her a little bit more like this. To point at her here. The goop, I like the goop here. It kind of like points at the staff maybe a little bit like that. maybe a splatter here, right? Maybe a splatter there to kind of like point at the staff. Maybe this up here could have pointed like this way at the staff. And then this window, maybe like this, could have pointed at her as well. Like that, right? And then this could have pointed at her too. So now you have more stuff kind of like directing the eye to the character, which I think is already awesome. I think that's so cool. I don't know what this story is, but it already looks so cool, and I think your design is like so interesting. Hi Annie, hi Poka, hi Annie. Yeah, man, so far everyone's work has been, yeah, everybody's always improving and doing like a great job. Same thing with this. I like that his hand is out of frame. I think that's really playful, like really expressive too. I think this is pretty good here. Maybe the bookcase could have been... No, I think the bookcase is fine. I think it's really good. I think it's good because all this kind of like points at him. Maybe the splatter could have pointed a bit more here. A little splatter there to point this way. Yeah, and I think this splatter here is good. But yeah, that's cool. I like this goop stuff that's going on. That's really nice. I think that's pretty great. Medic did some really good stuff. Is anybody else here that has anything? Lily B yapping too much. Lily B is quite a talker. Does anybody else have anything they wanted me to look at? This guy. Cute versions of Faultyheart we can draw a little bit. I uploaded mine. Okay, cool. Let me do that right now. I don't know what it is about critique time, but it like exhausts me every single time. I'm just like, oh, I'm so tired. Okay, here we go. We got a zombie right here. You guys make these way too big. It takes forever to like copy them. Alright, let's see. I was outside, so I don't know if you see it or not. No, not yet. That's why we'll do it right now. I think this is really good, honestly. I don't really have much to add other than some like edits to like this. Give it more of an angle. this come out a little bit more. Honestly, this looks really good. I don't even necessarily have anything to say about it. His eyebrows should be a bit bigger. I think that's the main thing that I would add to all of this, is making sure those eyebrows are a bit bigger, and then the eye line is a bit nicer, a bit like thicker too. The rest is like pretty not as necessary, but I think you did good. Yeah, I like that. I think that's fine right there. Maybe all this will... No, that's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So that's it. The highlight or the shadows of this hair would be stronger because it's so close, right? Like, if your light source is like far, then the shadow could be like light, right? Could be like let's say, oh no, that's not a good example because this is a better example. Okay, so it'd be like here. If it was on this thing back here, the shadow could be like light like this, but if it's like here, I don't know what this song is. Why is it playing this song? Do I even like this song? Oh, it's friggin' Animal Jam. You guys love Animal Jam, or you guys used to love Animal Jam. But if the panel's here and that light's hitting it, then it's like much stronger. It's like much more straight, right? This. Whereas we'll say it's this, right? That's the difference. So my point is that this would be a lot more precise of a line. There wouldn't be so much feathering of it, right? Because it's just based on the distance. As the shadow's closer, it's more like precise. As it's further, it's less precise. Also, I think this would also be a shadow. There. It's a little bit more clear. Yeah, you'd have the kind of shadow here, here. Oh, I see it's underneath this thing. Also, you could just have the back be like, just for shape reason. Anyways, yeah, I think it's really good though. You did a good job, bud. Keep it up. I do think there should be a little bit more with the corner of the eye being precise too. Instead of it being round, if you're trying to be a little bit more realistic, it would be like that, right? Wherever the pupil is, right, is where it's like the widest. So if the pupil's over here, trying to go like this, right? right? Kind of like that. Because you're like kind of stretching it, and this is an exaggeration of how it works in realism, but you still want to follow those rules. Now you can already tell the eyes are a little bit more expressive, just with those like subtle changes. But anyways, I think you're doing a good job. It looks great. It honestly does. I've always liked your Step Zombie. All right, let's see. We'll do one Faultyheart, and then that'll probably be it for the stream. 2.5 hours, not bad. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, that song's so good. Let's go. Eyebrows, those eyebrows. Man, Pilfer got the whole learning process down, even the whole, you know something if you can teach it onto others, aka critique. It's good if everyone gets help and Pilfer practice knows subject. Yeah, it helps me too, because by explaining it, I also learned something as well. So I think that's fun. Its legs would be closer together. His head would be way bigger. And his body would be taller. I think his legs would be bigger too. There we go. That's the Faultyheart we know. I think this would be bigger too, lower. This would be over a little bit more. Go. Kind of like that. Plunge. Still love the color scheme. Blah, blah, blah. The trade of knowledge. Yes. Are we doing Alexander Savage today? Yes. You already know. All right. Very cool. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Very cool. All right. I think that's going to be it for the stream today. I appreciate you all being here. It's about 2.5 hours long. Not bad, not bad. Did some storyboarding, a whole page of it. Did critique time, and I think that's really cool. And we drew this. So not bad. Pretty productive. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you would like, you could post more or join the Discord to post as well so that we could all see your work and learn something. But it's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you, Anna. Anna made it. Thank you, Pokalate. Thank you, Doris here. Thank you, Just My Stuff. Thank you, Unbab. Like I upload mine. Thank you, Hope Henson. Thank you, Ashers. Thank you, Chrono Edits. Thank you, Deadlight. Thank you, Perry. And who else is in here? Oh yeah, thank you, We Hire Monkeys. As always, appreciate it. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that too. And thank you everybody else who was here that the chat cut off already-ish. Oh, thanks for hanging out, friendy. I appreciate it. Even if I don't know if you just stopped by or if you were like quietly in the background, but thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody.